Yo, what's going on, guys? What? That's scary.
That's all.
I'm C.
I'm P.
Today we're reacting to Bill Burr.
Black Friends, Clothes, and Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. I love Bill Burr. He's funny. I think for me, he's very funny. He's like probably my top. He's in my top 5.
I like him
That's
because he
comedian.
takes like real issues and he makes them funny and makes you think about the issues that he's talking about, but also like laugh.
Mm-hmm. Like
So-
things that usually people don't talk about because it might come off as I don't know.
People might feel some type of
Exactly, but he makes it funny. People feel some way about people feel some way about it still. People get offended still, but like he makes it funny. So it's like,
And I think he does that so people will actually think about the topic.
and I think he finds a way to maneuver around all the hurt feelings and all the and he finds a way to make it funny and relatable.
Yeah,
Like you can understand it.
exactly.
Yeah. So I probably seen a lot of Bill Burr. I haven't seen all of them, all of the clips, but I've seen a lot of the clips. I don't know how much of you've seen.
I've seen a
Some.
few,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them.
mostly from what you showed me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them.
I was introduced to Bill Burr by you, so
Mm-hmm. Have you seen this one though?
yes, I think I have. I think I may have seen half of it, and then there was a computer issue, and we didn't get to finish the rest. I don't remember. I watch a lot of videos.
Let's begin.
Let's start.
Actually, I got a couple of friends of African persuasion, and I got to get rid of them, man. I got to admit to you. I'm finding I'm spending too much money on clothes hanging out with them, because I got to, like, fucking try to keep up with their wardrobe. It's like every time they go out, they got all brand new shit on. All brand new shit. So when I show up with my white version of brand new, which is, I basically, I ironed the shit, right? I ironed it, right? It's new. They just start trashing me. I can't keep up with them, man. They got like fucking 58 pairs of sneakers. Ever notice that shit? Like every color fucking Timberland? And I don't give a shit what fucked up color their shirt is. They got a pair of shoes to match it and a hat.
I don't know about you, but when I used to live in New York, this was so true. Like, from high school, granted, in my high school, you could count the black people on your hand, but still. And from when I used to go to school in the city, every black person would always be matching head to toe. And if you walked in and you thought you'd be looking good, even though, like, this is a shirt that you haven't worn in years, so maybe they forgot about it, they'd be like, what are those? Like, really.
I don't have money to be matching all my clothes. I just like the clothes. I just put it on. I ain't got money or time to be picking out and matching clothes. I never did all that.
I don't know how they did it.
It's like a rule or something. They're the worst. Even when you wear some new shit, there's like some sort of rule that you gotta like space out the amount of time within which like that you wear it. Because God forbid you wear the same shirt within a 10-day period. One of them's gonna notice.
Elementary school.
All of a sudden just look at you funny like, this motherfucker's got the same shit he had on last Tuesday. And the whole car's like, oh shit! Then everybody just starts making fun of your fucking clothes. First they do the math, like, what was that, 5 days ago? 5 days? This motherfucker got 5 shirts. He got 5 shirts. And they start breaking it down. Yo, his first shirt be saying Monday, next shirt be saying Tuesday. Yo, on the weekend, he ain't be wearing no shirt. I'll tell you, it's actually funny. You know what? That's actually how I judge black guys now. When I first came to the city, like, all black people scared me. No, I was like the typical white dude from like the suburbs, you know what I mean? Had no frame of reference, you know? So my only frame of reference with black people was like, remember those early 90s gangster rap videos? Throw the fucking LA riots in there, man. It was fucking horrible PR. I'm watching the videos, look, he's got a nice car, he's got all the women, and he's still fucking mad. These black dudes are never happy. But after 10 years of living in the city, this is how I narrow it down. Whether a black dude scares me or not. Black dudes with dirty sneakers scare the fucking shit out of me. No. I figured out in my head, because I know from hanging out with them, that's the last shit that they're gonna let go, the immediate shit that they have on. So I think, if his sneakers are fucked up, that means his life is fucked up. Every time he leaves his building, the whole neighborhood, oh, shit! Everyone starts making fun of him. He's on the train in a bad mood. I kind of have this howdy-doody, kind of mug me kind of face. I'm not saying something's gonna happen, I'm just saying, I'm paying attention. So I've been seeing this girl recently.
Wait, what is with that? I don't know if it's just me as a white girl living in New York, but black men with their sneakers.
No, that's everywhere.
It's like
it's not new. It's everywhere.
It's like
in my school, you step in men's shoes, you want to fight. You step in their shoes, you want to fight. Especially if they're like, nah, it's just everywhere. It's not just New York.
Oh my god.
Me from middle school to high school, shoes
what is with you with
some
guys
people
with
used
sneakers?
to like go to work right in high school and then spend all their paycheck on shoes, all their paycheck on shoes. I'm like, what? Like, why? Like,
I know guys that my neck of the woods that used to do that too. They wanted like the latest Jordans and all this shit.
Yes.
And then like they'd be wearing that shit to work, and they'd be like, "Better not scuff my shoes, man." Like, why are you wearing those to work then?
Like her, right? She
crazy.
lives up in Harlem, gone out like 3-4 times, First time we hung out in like the Village area in New York, which is sort of like a racially mixed area. So shit was cool, you know what I mean? Second time we hung out was more like Midtown, Then the third time, she called me at like 3:30 in the morning, and she wanted me to come up to her apartment, right? So it's 3:30 in the morning,
Ooh.
she lives in Harlem,
You know
I
what
look
that
how I
means.
look, so it's a fucking situation. Yeah, because you know the deal, right? Basically, a white dude feels comfortable up to about like 98th, 99th Street, you know what I'm saying? The second the streets start getting into like triple digits, like 100, 101st Street, start getting like a little asthma, like, fuck, it's starting to get a little high up here.
I think even some black people do
Feel
that
that
way.
little tightness in your chest? Can you feel that? 106th Street, you're like leaning on shit, like, dude, where'd all the cabs go?
Because not to sound like stereotypical, but it's the one time where stereotype is factual in the city. When you get to the 100s in Harlem area, that's where most of your stereotypical like
The
black guys, gangster guys
politicians come
are.
out, be like,
So that's why most white people and even some black guys that are in that area or lifestyle get scared when you get to those number streets.
does that happen in New York? For real?
How come there's no taxis up here?
For real.
Dude, what's a bodega? I don't know what that is. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I'm praying to God she's gonna tell me,
gotta get some,
take the
man.
subway, get off at like
Gotta-
105th Street, 103rd, which is like the first stop into Harlem,
It's
where I can
worse
still
when
look
you
over
walk
my
across
shoulder,
bodegas,
see
they're
like
all
all the
hanging
white
out
people
there.
like disappearing
Like,
over the horizon,
You cross the street.
She goes, no, man, you want to get on the Uptown 2-3 train, you want to get off at 125th Street. I'm like, God, fuck, 125th Street. Jesus Christ, that's like right in the middle of everything. I'm going to be surrounded on all four sides. I can't fucking do this. So, at this point, I'm really trying to hide like the bitchy tone that's starting to creep into my voice, And I'm trying to ask for really specific directions for when I get up there, because I want to know exactly where I'm going. So she starts naming the streets I have to go down, and every other street up there is named after like a black leader, She's like, make a left on Adam Clayton, take a right on Frederick Douglass. I'm like, fuck Adam Clayton. Yo, dude, go on the internet, look up Adam Clayton. Did he kill a bunch of white people during the slave revolt? Dude, I ain't going up there till I know what Adam Clayton did. Fuck this shit. So at this point, I'm really having a battle with myself. Because I'm thinking I can't do this, right? I'm like, I can't do this, but my dick's going, no, come on, man, we can do this, all right?
We gotta do this. We got this.
Just
We got
relax. Pull yourselves together and get on the goddamn train, right? So as always, I listen to my dick. Oh yeah, I get on the train. By the time I get up there, it's like 5 or 4 in the morning, right? I'm staying on like Malcolm X and like Danny Glover or some shit, right? I don't even know where the hell I'm at. But I see the street I want to go up. I want to go up St. Nick. I can literally see her apartment building, but there's like 5 or 6 black dudes standing right on the corner, right where I want to walk. I'm like, fuck! Felt like I was on like some reality show at that point, like some sort of like white guy survivor. It was ridiculous. So I'm thinking, I gotta walk right by these guys, right? You know what's funny? I think that they were actually more surprised to see me than I was scared, you know? And I was really, really scared, you know, but I'm also really, really white, you know? Like shockingly Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready for me, I can like surprise you. No, especially if you live up there. You've probably seen a white person for hours, possibly days. So when I show up, it's almost like magical. Like a leprechaun came out of nowhere, you know? Felt like I should have had like a little pot of gold, like a rainbow behind me. Top of the morning to you like it. Kind of dance my way past them. But it's been going all right, you know? Once I get in her apartment, I'm fine, you know? I relax. Sit down, you know, watch a hip-hop countdown. Pretend like I know the groups, you know what I mean?
I never watched those.
It's just getting there that's a fucking
On TV,
pain in the
I
ass.
used to.
But, you know, I don't get mad at it, because I figure, you know, black dudes got to go through the same shit, though, right? When you go out to the suburbs, go fuck a white girl, right? Just that same awful feeling of just leaving your people behind, you know, just less and less of you as you're fucking driving out there. Probably start off lean and you're all fucking cool. 20 minutes in, you're driving like 10 and 2 degrees. I'm like, dude, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. There's too much grass. I don't see any rims. This is fucked up. None of the windows are tinted. I can clearly see white people in every car. This is fucked up. Listen, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless you. Thank you very much.
I love
man.
Bill Burr, man.
Right?
Bill Burr's dope.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's dope.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So, I know me. Usually I don't feel that way, but in some neighborhoods, you know, even I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Let's be on the lookout, you know.
I think because you grew up and there was like a decent mix.
It was mostly black people. I want to say it was a decent mix.
You had mostly black people.
Yeah.
See, I had the opposite.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, mostly black people.
So like
In school, it was more of a mix, but even my school was mostly black.
Yeah.
But you know, but still, in some neighborhoods you go to, it's like I don't belong here. You know what I mean? It's like I don't belong here. I'm good.
Know. I had the same thing in New York, cause like in my suburban residential Long Island area, you could count the black people on your hands. But then when I would go into the city, like I used to go to school in the city, and it used to be at night, and my mom would always get nervous. And it's like swarms of them come out of the woodwork, especially at night. I don't know what it is. Like I'll go in the city, it'll be daytime, and it'll be like a nice little mix, and then at nighttime it's like they come out of the shadows.
People go to a club at night, they go to parties and stuff, you know.
And you get like, at first it was a little nervous, but then like after a while of going.
But it's funny because a lot of time you be like, and they'll be like, hey, what's up, man? You're like, oh, what's up? You know, they'll be cool. You know, you be like, oh, what am I worried about?
In my case, they're just trying to flirt with me. Hey,
it's like, what's I worried about? You know what I mean? I mean, most of the time it's just our own like minds thinking something's gonna happen, but most of the time nothing really happens. It's just that, you know. They worry about their own things.
I love his take on it, and I love how
he makes it funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's like it was true. Like if you wanna for girl ask you over, right? It's like you're like, man, I shouldn't do this, but my dick's telling me that I should, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow my dick, you know.
So I'm gonna listen to my dick.
How about the
because he never seen me wrong before.
How about the clothes part? Me, I don't really care about shoes like that. I know.
It gave me major flashbacks to New York, the clothes part, because like almost every black guy that I've ever encountered with always acted that way with their clothes and their shoes.
In my school, it was just everybody, man. It's like they care about shoes so much.
Yeah.
Now I was like, why? But you know, that's what they do. But I never care about shoes that much. So alright, guys.
Let us know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe.
See you next time.
Bye bye.